Just west of the world-famous Hadrian's Wall, on the windswept plains of Northumberland, a team of archaeologists at the Magna Fort, also called Carvaranas, made an astonishing discovery that is changing what we know about the Roman Empire's northernmost outposts. In the muddy trenches of this nearly 2,000-year-old fort, they have unearthed a remarkable collection of ancient Roman leather shoes, and what's truly remarkable is their size. Many are far larger than any found before in this region. The discovery happened in the northern defensive ditches of Magna, an area that once marked the boundary between Rome's power and the untamed lands beyond. The excavation, part of a 5-year project led by the Vindolanda Charitable Trust and supported by the National Lottery Heritage Fund, is not just about collecting relics, it's about telling the story of the people who once walked, marched, and lived here at the edge of empire. Of the 32 shoes found so far, about a quarter are longer than 30 centimeters over 11 inches, making them the largest Roman footwear ever found in Britain. One shoe in particular has broken all previous records, measuring an impressive 32.6 centimeters, almost 13 inches from toe to heel. For context, in the world-renowned Vindolanda shoe collection, which boasts over 5,000 preserved shoes ranging from infant booties to sturdy military boots, only a tiny fraction less than 1% are longer than 30 centimeters. Magna's new finds turn that statistic on its head. What makes these shoes so well preserved is the unique oxygen-poor environment in which they were found. At the base of Magna's infamous ankle breaker, trenches defensive ditches cleverly engineered by Roman soldiers to trip up and disable attacking enemies, the ground is waterlogged and almost airless. These anaerobic conditions are a kind of time capsule for organic materials like leather, protecting them from decay and allowing them to survive through the centuries. Almost 2,000 years later, these shoes have resurfaced, still retaining their shape and features. Dr. Elizabeth Green, an associate professor at the University of Western Ontario and a leading expert on Roman footwear, was quick to point out just how unique these shoes are. Even from this small sample, it's clear these shoes are much larger on average than anything found at Vindolanda, she noted. Even if we account for some natural shrinkage over time, maybe up to a centimeter, these are still very large shoes. Dr. Green has spent years comparing Roman shoes from different forts and periods, and this new evidence suggests something unusual was happening at Magna. The mystery deepens when we consider who wore these shoes. Magna was no ordinary outpost. Before Hadrian's Wall was even built, Magna served as home to a wide mix of Roman soldiers and specialists, archers from Syria, cavalrymen from Dalmatia, the Batavians famed for their swimming skills, and heavy infantry from the 2nd Augusta and 20th Valeria Victrix legions. The variety of shoe sizes found might point to a similarly diverse population, each with their own physical characteristics, needs, and traditions. Were these giants among the Roman ranks? Or does the size variation hint at different methods of provisioning and supply, or perhaps even status and rank? Each shoe is a clue, waiting to be read. For archaeologists like Rachel Frame, the Magna Project's senior archaeologist, organic finds like leather shoes are priceless. These discoveries fire the imagination not just of experts, but of every visitor and volunteer who gets to see them up close, she explained. But Rachel also warned that these treasures are extremely vulnerable, especially as climate change threatens the delicate, waterlogged layers that have kept them preserved for so long. We need to keep supporting this work, or we risk losing these windows into the past forever. Dr. Andrew Burley, Director of Excavations and CEO of the Vindolanda Trust, also weighed in. This really shows us what's at stake if climate change continues to rob us of such vital information. It's a powerful reminder that life along Hadrian's Wall was never simple. Different regiments, different origins, different ways of living, they all left their mark, sometimes literally in the mud. High above the dig site, the Magna Fort itself is still visible, a network of earthworks and stone ruins stretching across the Northumbrian landscape. Today, the fort and its finds are part of a living, breathing heritage, connecting modern Britain with the restless frontiers of ancient Rome. The Magna shoe discovery is more than a quirky footnote. It is a testament to the diversity, strength, and adaptability of the people who guarded the empire's edge. So the next time you lace up your shoes, imagine those Roman giants striding through the mist leather boots sloshing in the mud, their footprints still echoing, centuries later, beneath the shadow of Hadrian's wall.